just because this is what I believe in doesn't mean you have to believe in it too. So we just have to respect each other, mutual respect. That would be the key. My name is Mira now. I live in Mandaue City. Actually quite a spontaneous person. I like unplanned getaways, unplanned trips, yeah, anything unplanned. And I like reading books. Aside from that, I like freestyle writing. I like writing a lot. And yeah, I used to play volleyball when I was in high school and when I was in college. I actually took Bachelor of Science in Information Technology for 2 years, and then Bachelor of Science in Bachelor of Science in Psychology for 2 years, and then I started working in the customer service industry, or the BPO. Now, in terms of hobbies, I used to sketch when I
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
was in high school. Then I recently stopped because I was busy with work, and yeah, I think that would be it. The rest is it's a surprise.
Okay. Educated woman. I did associate in
Can you
science.
share with us why did you join AFA?
Actually, my main goal here is actually to find the love of my life. Yeah, mainly that, and maybe to meet new people. I like socializing a lot, and I'm my mid-20s, so I think it's the best option for me to find a person to be with.
So, why do you prefer foreign men?
Honestly,
This is for foreign.
the Filipino men, and there's actually a fine line between Filipino men and foreigners, and I like the way they think. There's actually a difference, and honestly, Filipino men mature late compared to foreigners, so I think that would be the main reason as to why I'd like to date foreigner men more.
Alright, so, can you
Let me give a description. I guess what I can say for foreign men is we've probably, the difference between the countries, we've been able to live more and experience more, and of course make more money and have a lot of opportunities. So we've been able to grow faster than maybe other third world countries compared to, Filipino men. Not saying that we're better or that foreigners are better, just saying that different worlds.
describe the perfect man?
I don't think anyone is perfect. I love him with all his mistakes. It can never be perfect, so I think it'll be someone kind. That's what gets me. Someone funny and loving. Someone who's like my dad. Maybe because I grew up with having a dad who's always there. He'd fix anything in the house. He'd always be there for us. He's a provider. So yeah, I'd go for a guy who loves me more.
So make sure you're a handyman, of course, aside from being a provider, financially, of course. But make sure you can fix stuff. I mean, that's the basics of being a man, I guess.
As a girlfriend and as a future wife, what can you offer in a relationship?
A lot. I can be your home. You give me something, I can multiply it by 7, something like that. It's like, how can I describe that? You marry me, I give you a home. Something like that. As cliche as it may sound, women can multiply anything you give to a woman. So, yeah. And other than that, it can be your peace. I'm not the kind of woman who would nag a lot. If you need your time, take your time. As long as you tell me what's happening, communicate with me, that's all that matters.
I can be your home. Now, forgive me for having this mentality, but a lot of Western men have already mastered independence. So when it comes to someone saying I can be your home, it's in our minds we would just be thinking, well, of course, because I bought the damn home. Why wouldn't it be a home? I bought it. But as for the not nagging thing, I'm sure a lot of foreign men would appreciate having someone that doesn't nag their ear off to death, like some of you older gentlemen that have experienced some very harsh realities in the home country, specifically American men. We just need peace, simple stuff, peace.
What kind of partner or mother will you be?
Maybe somebody like my mom. My mom played a really, really huge role in my life. She actually gave up her nursing career just to raise us completely on her own, because my dad was really busy with work. Like what I mentioned, he was really a provider, and I'd be the kind of mother who's going to be supportive. I'm not going to be anything toxic. So I'm going to build a home for my kids filled with love, peace, support. Someone who won't change the ambience when I go into the room. I want them to look up to me someday and be like, I'm going to be like mom. Something like that.
So I want to share something about my parents and how my father was obviously the provider, but my mother, in her times when I was conceived, she was a singer and a flight attendant. So she had her career and she had her singing career, and my father, he was a professional kickboxer, so he had his boxing career, and he was also a mechanic. And they both made it work, raising me. But at the end, both of my parents had to give up their careers to focus on raising me. So my mom she was still doing, singing here and there. But my father, he put aside his boxing career, but he was still training, but put aside his boxing career just to be more in my life and help raise me, of course, and just keep the household together. And my mom was very, strong-headed. So both my parents always were there at all times and advocated for me to build my life or future. It's just, you gotta have strong family between the two. That's how I turn out the way I am. Some of these smiles make me uncomfortable.
What is age gap matters?
I'm not really particular with age gap, but I can say that there's a limit, maybe 50. So it's actually my type. I like older men. I like older men.
Gents, if you're in your 20s, it ain't for you. Sorry. Nobody likes young men. I'm sorry. Apparently you got to be 50 years old to date in today's society. So just saying, you got to be old or older or whatever. But if you're in your 20s, and you got everything together, I don't know. Most of my 20-year-old friends are just running rampant. They can't get relationships because the chicks don't like young guys for some reason. But the older women like young guys. That's what I get. It's always some stupid reverse.
How
It
do you
makes no
feel about
sense.
dating a man without any religion?
I still don't have any issues with that. I'm not really a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person. So basically, I meditate. I something like that, because I don't want to cross any boundaries or what. But I think it, like what I've mentioned, it takes two to tango. So you just have to meet halfway in order for you to work things out. So just because this is what I believe in doesn't mean you have to believe in it too. So we just have to respect each other. Mutual respect, I think that would be the key.
They trying to get that retirement plan or something. That's why they want the older men. That's why they want older dudes talking about building together. He's already built his stuff. He already has everything made. But why not build with, of course, someone the same age as you? You're both young. Why not build together? That's how my parents did. My parents were very close to age, and they built everything together. And I'm just gonna say we were able to have multiple vehicles, able to have a nice big house, and just able to just do more. And my father was obviously able to show up to all my events. It wasn't struggling or tied to work. So both my parents started young together and built together. I don't understand what this stupid dynamic of you have to be old and balding just to find a wife. It doesn't make no sense. I don't understand. Sometimes this shit is dumb, just in my opinion. I'm probably gonna get ate up in the comments too.
Do you prefer to be a stay-at-home mom or wife?
Well, to each their own. Well, I'm actually kind of both. Maybe I'd work again if my kids are a bit older. But if they are still in the stage where they need me the most, I'd prefer to stay at home first. And when they are older, then I'd like to go back to work.
Go back to work? Why the hell do you want to go back to work?
Are you prepared to relocate to your future husband's country?
Yeah, I'd consider that. But it's also a matter of discussion and I'd have to compromise a part of myself, I guess.
So do you have specific country that you want to live?
No, it's actually mainly about the person. So I'm not really very particular of when and where.
I'm sorry, but I would never want to go back. If I ended up finding a wife, I would not be wanting to take her back to my home country. There's a reason why expats leave their country. There's many that leave their country permanently. They're not trying to go back, but they might go back, because of family. You always have family tie. Maybe your parents, or maybe you have siblings, or just other people close to you. Maybe some close friends. But going back just to set up a new life. I mean, some people do it. Some people do it and then it doesn't work out well for them, and some people do it and it works out perfectly for them. But just for me, I would never do that shit. I'm not going back. Maybe I'd move around and just travel around, but just the cost of living in the US is unbearable. So there's no way I would just sit there and just double-edged sword myself. I mean, it's a double-edged sword to be married and live out here in Asia, especially in the Philippines. But I mean, when it comes to cost of living, if you want to do that and you got the money, by all means. But if you don't want to deal with those expenses and then other occurrences, I would just stay in that country where where her family is. And most Filipinas don't, not most, but some of them don't want to go to your home country because they want to stay with their family. See, us Americans are not very close with our family. That's why we can be away from our parents for maybe 10 to 20 years. Some can be just away from everyone for years. But Filipino culture and in most Asian cultures, they don't want to be away from their family for a very long time. So it's whatever you want to do or whatever you can do.
How will you treat your future husband?
That's really simple. With love and respect, because as cliche as it may sound, it takes somebody's character to really apply that into the relationship. So you love, respect, and admiration. Those three are, I believe, is what should a wife do to his husband.
How do you handle conflict or disagreement in the relationship?
Through discussion.
I'm gonna say jail time. I'm just joking. Or you with a Filipina, jail time. I'm just kidding, but not really.
Questions and communicating. Like I mentioned earlier, I really like to discuss things, and I'm not really fond of yelling and screaming. I like communicating, doing it in a nice way, and I think that would be it. Through talking and communicating, not just listening to reply, but listening to understand and how you can fix the issue, because it's between you and the problem, not between you and your partner. So yeah, then be communicating.
Sure, communicate, but be careful on the fine line of an argument.
I can't wait to meet you, and if everything just works out fine, I just hope that it lasts forever, and I can't wait to love you. Mhm.
Are you ready to get started? Sign up and connect with these real women. Check out our website at asianlovemates.com.
You're gonna sign up for that? You gonna sign up for that? I'm gonna be honest. Just for me, just being so aware, some of this stuff just looks so fake. Just to be honest, when it comes to like relationships, when I look at some couples, it just doesn't seem like it's real. Because, like I said, some people in my comments said that all these relationships are transactional, and most likely it is. But when someone tells you something, it in my mind, it's probably not going to mean much. Because I've seen thousands and thousands of people say what they would do, what they would provide, and then when the time comes, nothing happens. And basically, I see a lot of guys get these promises, and then when they fall through, nothing comes on the other end, and it's just empty. And I don't mean to be negative. I'm just saying from a realistic point of view of what I witnessed. I have witnessed some successful marriages and relationships, and I have witnessed some things that look fake as hell, and I've witnessed some things that just totally just sunk deep in the ocean. But let me know what you think. Would you even consider, and forgive me for my mindset or my mentality, but I'm just a different kind of being, and to be honest, looks are something, but looks can also be deceiving. And based off this video, I'm not feeling it at all. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you like this video, give it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.